Okay guys, so today we're going to have a recipe for a burger, and not any old burger, a keto burger. So we're going to review this product at the same time. It comes from BEKETO. They've got about 1.5 grams of carb per one burger bun. So seems to fit fantastically into your keto. Well, let's find out. Okay guys, so basically these comes two 85-gram burger buns in one pack for £3.99. You've got the USD equivalent up the top there. They're gluten-free, natural and incredibly tasty, so-called. We'll be the judge of that. Only 1.45 net carbs per serving, which is very low. 32 grams of healthy fats for long-lasting energy without spiking your blood sugar. And 14 grams of high quality protein supports muscle mass development, obviously. So this is obviously going to be good for your keto, low carb, and also if you're doing protein building for muscle mass. So the main idea behind this comes like this. You can see the pack. It's quite large. You've got the two buns there at the back. Nice quality, thick packaging. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Again, it's saying #1 burger buns. Again, we'll be the judge of that. And at the same time, you know, it's a lot better because they also do a pizza base, which was absolutely delicious, but it did spike my blood sugar and slow down my ketone production. Now, this looks a lot more positive because that was 10 grams for the serving. This per one is only 1.45 grams, so that shouldn't really even spike it. Even if it was sugar, it wouldn't really do it that much. So the whole idea is, as well, is that this doesn't seem to have a huge, like a high amount of flour in it, while the other did. So this is what's going to be obviously conducive. These keto burger buns, I can't wait to try them. But the main idea is we want to know, is this going to make a tasty burger? A burger that is going to be very low in carbs, and a burger that doesn't spike our blood sugar, and a burger that doesn't change or alter massively our daily allowance and the ketone production. So guys, what's the recipe we're going to do? It's going to be just like when you have a pate in, say for example, McDonald's for your breakfast. We're making a pork pate, which is going to be 0 carb, and then it's going to just go straight in there. And then we're just going to add a very low carb mayonnaise with it. And after that, we're going to try it, eat it, and then test it to make sure it doesn't knock us out of ketosis. So guys, you're going to see the recipe pop up as well, but also at the same time, when we finish that and make sure that while ketones aren't being spiked, we're going to go into the ingredients to double check to make sure everything is a-okay. Okay guys, so I'm going to open out now. Let's have a look at the actual bun themselves. So these are, as I said, from BEKETO. You can find it online. I believe you've got it in Malta in the UK. I don't know if you have it in the USA. Right. Here we go. Let's give it a good whiff. Okay, so yeah, so again, it smells more wholemeal than anything. Here's the actual bun. You can see it's heavily covered in sesames, which is good. You want a good quality bun. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the burger, give it a taste test, and then we're going to go to check, make sure the ingredients are good. It feels quite solid and it feels quite dense. It's got, you know, the 85 grams, got definitely a lot heavier than normal burger buns, a lot heavier. And you can feel it's quite durable and it's absolutely coated in sesames, which is great. So again, we're going to toast that up as well. So then we're going to cook up the 0 carb meat, and then we're going to make sure we put on hardly anything that affects it. So we have we have a low carb mayo. Okay guys, I'm off to cook now. Okay guys, so we're back now. Here we go. There's the burger. Looks pretty tasty. So you've got your keto burger. You've got your pork pate, right? You got your cheese, and you got your egg, and then you got your mayonnaise. All fantastic. Now I'll put the breakdown of the exact carbs up there as well. And so you'll be able to see the actual breakdown. So each one is going to have the information there for your recipe to cook it, and at the same time for you to understand whether or not these keto buns are actually decent, and they do work on the diet for not spiking your blood sugar and not increasing your carbs too much. Okay guys, here we go. So the moment of truth, I'm going to give it a good old bite. Not bad at all. Okay, guys, so that's the keto bun. Does it lovingly. Absolutely decent to hold it as a burger. Now, you'll notice a slight difference in texture on the bun. It's a little bit bouncier than a normal bun, and it doesn't crisp as much as a normal bun, but it does the job. So if you're dying for a burger, you can change it over to anything you want: lamb, pork, beef, fish. Make a fish pate. So get your fish, mush it all together, use egg as a binder, cook it, flip it over, job's done. So any of the meats you can do, and all of them are going to come out of very low carbs. So that whole burger is between 2.4 to 2.7 grams of carb, about 2.45 grams of carb, which for a burger is fantastic. You're not getting any carbs really, you're getting a small amount of carbs from the burger bun. You're getting a tiny bit of carb from the mayonnaise. Again, that's it. None from the cheese, none from the meat. Yeah. So it fills a hole for a burger. Also at the same time, you can add bacon onto it as well, zero-carb bacon. You're sorted. It'll add a whole mash of flavors. So for a job making it a bun, 8 out of 10. It doesn't crisp up like a normal bun. It doesn't have, probably that entire texture of a normal bun, but it does the job. So if you're looking for something to, get so you can make a burger, there you go. I'll put the link for the BEKETO Burger Buns down in the description. Like, please, guys, and subscribe. Okay, guys. What's going to happen now is I'm going to test to make sure once I finish this that I'm not, moved out of ketosis. And at the same time, once I give you the score, and then we're going to move on to the ingredients, which are quite important. Why? Now, for example, this one is actually quite low in carbs. Some of them are higher in carbs, and that's because they have a lot of normal flour in them, because that really enhances the flavor. Now, again, this has very little in it, it seems, and so obviously that's why you're probably not going to have a spiking or any big issue with this burger bun. Okay, guys, so 1 second for you guys, 2 to 3 hours for me. Don't go away. Okay, guys, so those BEKETO burger buns are totally fine. It came back. So you can see it's actually gone into it. I was actually 0.5, so I was actually 1.5 or, around that kind of area. Now I've gone into about 2 to 2.5 or so, going towards 4 in ketosis. So I did actually purposely pull myself down to be really at 0.5, simply because usually when you get, I was really, really deep in ketosis, 16. And that's just very high. And it's always good to be at what they like to recommend as optimal 1.5 to 3, around that kind of area for millimoles of ketones in your blood. The main idea is no problem there whatsoever. Green lights ahead to eat them. Yes, again, as you can see, burger buns, it's a very low amount of carbohydrates in there, and they don't utilize loads of flour. So that's one excellent reason, and it's not going to spike your blood sugar, slow down ketone production. So again, a really good positive way to have a burger or to make some type of BAP. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go on to the ingredients so you can understand what they're made out of. Okay, guys, so here you can see the packaging. So what you can see from this, it's given us it's rich in healthy fats. It's saying it's gluten-free, low-carb burger buns, and you can see breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So they're saying, obviously, this is a fantastic addition for your keto diet. Obviously, it's dirty keto. Even no matter what anyone says, it's still dirty keto because it's processed. But the main idea is you could still have it, and it's probably not really, really dirty keto. What you can see here is that, again, these are the buns you can see. And again, it's basically, that's how they come. And their texture is slightly different to normal buns. The net weight, as you can see, is 170 grams. So you have 2 of those buns and they're 85 grams each. So 85 grams each for each of those buns, and you get 2 of them. Now, moving on, we can move on to the ingredients. And so on the ingredients, here you go. So these are the ingredients and the nutritional information. So what you can see here, we're going to look at 85 grams, that's per serving, that's 1 bun, okay? So as we go down the 85 gram column, you can see here, you've got your energy, it's 366 calories, which is actually quite high. So it's 366 calories per bun. So 366, that's actually phenomenally high in calories. If you compare it to even a brioche bun, it goes up to about 280 calories. A small burger bun will be about 120, and a large one will be in between those two amounts. So the main idea is that yes, it's quite heavy in the calories, but as long as it doesn't knock your carbohydrate rating out, you're totally safe on a keto diet. So moving down, you can see fat at 32 grams. So it's phenomenally full of fat, which is excellent for a keto diet. So that works perfectly for your keto diet. So 32 grams of fat working perfectly there. You've got carbohydrates at 1.5 grams and of which sugar is 1.5 grams. So that's a 1.45 gram hit to your blood sugar. Not too high, so it should be conducive, but at the same time you understand the carbohydrates are sugars. So fiber 8.8 grams, which is fantastic as well. Gives you fiber for a keto diet. Protein at 14 grams, phenomenally high, fantastic, excellent to maintain muscle mass, especially if you're doing some weights or some workout. Salt at 1.28 grams, that's quite high. So obviously looking at the salt, and I'm sure they mean salt rather than sodium, that's still quite high. You probably need to watch to make sure you don't eat too many of them, because one is enough for a serving, so keep it to that. Make sure you don't push your salt over the NHS's recommended amount of 6 grams a day. Now, so that's the nutrition, guys. That looks fantastic for a keto diet. No massively big alarm bells. I would say that's looks pretty good on the ingredients as well. So popping down here, let's have a look. Water mostly fine. Almond flour, yes, no problem there. Rapeseed oil, fibers, psyllium, bamboo, and apple. You've got egg white, you've got mayonnaise, you've got rapeseed oil, water, egg yolk, mustard, vinegar, salt, natural flavorings. You've got salt, raisin agents, obviously you've got potassium tartrate, and you've got sodium bicarbonate. And you've got sesame, 1%, preservatives, potassium sorbate, may contain soy. So again, that's the allergens they highlight. Storage conditions, store in a cool place. You can go through that. We can see here again, 170 grams. Now, it is, for me, as I was saying, it is really conducive. I don't see anything scary there or anything that's going to come out and cause issues to a keto diet. So it all looks good, thumbs up. So, if you're looking to buy them, I've put a link in the description, click on that. Okay guys, so here you can see the breakdown. So the recipe there and the ingredients for it, for the burger on the left hand side, easy to source. Just make sure if it's zero carb, just make sure zero carb cheddar cheese you get from the supermarket. Also at the same time, pretty much everything else there is zero carb. You've got obviously some carbs in the low carb mayo, a little tiny amount in egg. Egg is usually put down as negligible because it's about 0.2 to 0.5 depending on a large or small egg. So overall, adding everything together, it comes to 2.85 grams. So 2.85 grams, you could have 2 burgers and you'll still be well within your allowance for 20 grams a day. So guys, really simple and straightforward there. Take a screenshot, take a mobile picture, write it down, yes, as you pause the video, but that's how you make your burger, and that's how you get 2.85 grams per whole burger. Also, you can add in a little bit of lettuce. That's a tiny bit of extra, very low, it's green leafy, so very low carbs. You could throw in like a few other things, but make sure it's extremely low carb, and that way you stick to your diet. Okay guys, so I hope you liked the video. Thumbs up please, and subscribe. Any questions, please pop them in the comments. Okay guys, I'll see you on the next one.